All right, you guys, welcome back to class. This hour we are going to work on some vocabulary and a little bit of reading about an inventor named Thomas Edison. Okay, he's one of my favorite inventors, mainly because the elementary school that I went to was called Edison, Thomas Edison Elementary, and I went there. I went to that school in Arizona, in Mesa, Arizona. So that was my school that I went to, and so we learned all about Thomas Edison and the inventions that he made, the things that he created, and that was always very fun. I've always been interested in people who can invent things and have an idea and work hard to create it. All right, I don't have those types of skills with hard materials and things like that, but I really enjoy inventing music. So I like to write music and create music, and so it kind of satisfies that part of me. Yeah, wow, to be able to invent a light bulb, how do you even think about doing that? I don't know. So it's pretty amazing to me. So we're gonna learn some new vocabulary words. Practice using them. And practice using them in a short or brief history about Thomas Edison. We may even get to some questions, just depending on how much time we have left. Okay. An inventor. It is an inventor. Okay, an inventor is someone that creates things. All right. So, for example, a car. Okay, the car was invented. I'm not exactly sure who invented the car, but the way of building the car was perfected by Henry Ford. Okay, in the United States. Okay, I'm sure you've heard of Ford trucks or Ford vehicles. Yeah, well, he invented a certain way of processing them and putting them together that was very popular. Anyway, there's a lot of inventors that still exist today. Okay, one of the reasons why we have these things here, all right, so that we can talk to each other. We've got microphones. We have all these gadgets. They're invented by certain people that think of this crazy stuff for us to use. I think it's pretty amazing. So let's see who we have here first off. Let's see, David, how are you?
How are you?
Hi, David. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Now, David, where are you from?
I am from Mexico.
From Mexico. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Great to have you here. What do you do, David? What's your job, or are you studying?
I am studying and I work.
Say that one more time. You're studying a lot?
I'm studying and I work too. I work.
Okay. And what's your job? What do you do?
I am. I work at civil engineering library, and I study architecture.
Okay. All right. Architecture. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here. How about let's see. We've got Alvaro. How are you, Alvaro? Alvaro, can you hear me okay? All right, make sure that your microphone is unmuted, and I'll come right back to you, okay? Let's see. Ennis, how are you, friend?
Fine, thanks, teacher, and you?
I'm doing good, man. Welcome back to class.
Thanks.
Great. How's everything going for you today?
It's good. It's the morning at 8 o'clock in Turkey.
8 o'clock, just getting started?
Yeah, I guess
Awesome.
breakfast and come here for the lesson.
All right, there you go. Excellent. All right. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thanks, teacher.
Emmanuel, how you doing, sir? All right, Emmanuel, make sure that your microphone is not muted. I'll come right back to you, okay? How about Estela? All right, Estela, make sure your microphone as well is not muted. Igor?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Very good. It sounds like you're eating.
No, how to say?
What's that?
I don't know how to say. You didn't understand well.
Okay. Yeah, it sounded like you were eating something. I was going to say, well, what are you eating? And
No,
it's probably something delicious.
I'm eating nothing. I ate an hour ago about.
Okay. Well, what do you usually have for breakfast? What's a typical meal for you?
Depends. Every day not the same. Something new. Cereals maybe in one day maybe fish with something else. Maybe on one day tea, only tea.
Okay.
Without nothing. Every day something new.
There you go. Every day is something new. That's great. That's great. All right. Welcome back to class, Igor. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And how about Estela? Did you get your microphone working? Nope, not so much. All right. I'll take it off main camera. Take a look at your microphone. Make sure it's not muted. Okay. All right. Now, you had said that your name was Shrimpas. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Excellent. Now, is this a picture of you?
Yes.
That is one cool looking picture. I like that. Are you a photographer?
No, I'm not.
Wow. Did because it looks like there's some sort of effect on the picture. I like it. I think it looks really neat.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks cool. Now, Shrimpa, goodness, Shrimpas, where are you from?
I'm from Thailand.
From Thailand. Excellent. And what do you do?
I'm student.
Okay. And what do you study?
I study about management.
Okay, very good. That's management is one of my favorite things. That's what I used to do in the United States. I was an operations manager. So yes, I love managing operations and processes. All right. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's go to Tama. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Great. It's good to have you here. Now, Tama, have you been in my class before? You look very familiar, or your name at least looks very familiar.
Yeah, the name, because now I'm using my face.
Your camera. Okay, that's what I thought. Because I saw the name and I was like, I think I remember that name before. Awesome. So Tama, refresh my memory. Where are you from?
From Chile.
From Chile.
I'm going to be and I'm going to
Say that one more time. It was breaking up a little bit.
Yes.
What are you going to be?
I'm an English teacher.
An English teacher. Okay, very
English
cool.
Teacher.
Excellent. And I do remember that now. I do remember that. Wonderful. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here. All right, let's see now. Estela, did you get your microphone working?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. How are you?
I'm fine. Sorry, my internet bad signal.
Okay. So, Estela, I think you've been in my class before. Is that right?
No, in my first time.
Okay. It was probably another Estela. So, Estela, where are you from?
Brazil.
Brazil? Okay. And
Yes.
what do you do?
I finished my school.
Okay.
I
And
am
what
a
do you?
nutritionist.
A nutritionist. Excellent.
Yes. Yes.
Very cool. And I imagine you hope to work as a nutritionist for a while.
Yes, but I don't like so much.
You're the second nutritionist from Brazil that I've met that is going to school to be a nutritionist that does not want to be a nutritionist.
And nobody wants.
All right. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you
Thank
here.
you. Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Tui, welcome back to class.
Hi, teacher.
Hi. How are you? How is everything going?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing excellent. Excellent.
Good.
This is my last class for the night, and then I think I'm going to go practice my my Spanish listening skills in with another one of the Verbling teachers. I have to refresh them every once in a while. Yeah, so I'm excited for tonight. How's everything with you? Anything new going on in your life?
No, I have finished my study and now I'm looking for a job.
Okay, and what kind of job are you looking for?
Yeah, I want to be a staff in a company specialized in import and export.
Okay, import and export. Excellent. So, so it's an international import and export. So, English would definitely be a good language for you to learn and practice.
Yeah, I just want to improve my English skills.
Good.
So,
Well, you're doing very well right now. Excellent. Well, welcome back to class, Tui. It's good to see you again. All right, let's go to my last person. Now you go by Isabel, is that right? You don't go by Vera. All right, you go by Isabel. Make sure that your microphone is working.
Yes, I know.
There you are. How are you, Isabel?
Well, good. It's okay.
Good. Okay. How was now? Let's see. I believe you're in Spain. In Spain, what are you? Is it about? Well, what? Yeah. What time is it over there right now? Are you in the morning? Is it what? 8?
7:15.
Okay, so 7:15. Okay. And so, what's your plans for today? What do you got going on?
I'm a new teacher, Berlin teacher.
How are you? Very nice.
Spanish teacher.
Uh-huh.
I am a beginner here, but I'm your fan.
Okay.
And I try to follow your class.
Well, thank you. When do you usually teach your Spanish lessons?
It's my first week, and I have a difficult hour. Yesterday I have my class at 4
Okay.
p.m. and today I have my second class at 6 o'clock.
Okay. All right. And how was your first?
Sleep. I can't sleep.
Why not? Are you nervous?
No, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Good, excellent. Well, I'll have to see if I can try and catch one of your classes, but I usually can only grab a Spanish class in the middle of the night. So if you teach an early morning Spanish class, then I could take that, because after this class, that's when I usually do my Spanish classes, so that I can practice. But yeah, I learned Spanish in Argentina about 12 years ago, and I keep practicing that, and I live in Costa Rica right now.
You
So
don't
excellent.
you don't speak
I
English.
I do need to practice. The hardest thing for me right now is practicing my reading in Spanish. That's it. I have to get back. I have to get used to doing that some more. But anyway, all right, you guys. Let's see. It looks like I have some new people here. I just did a sort of a brief intro just now, but yeah, my name is Teacher Chad. You can call me Teacher or Chad, whatever you'd like. It doesn't really matter. I am from the United States, but I currently live in Costa Rica. All right, I've been living here in Costa Rica now for about 9 months, and yes, it is getting a little warm here. I'm starting to sweat a little bit, but it's okay. Hopefully the rain comes soon. It rained a little bit today, and it knocked the power out. So anyway, I enjoy music. I'm a musician. I play the guitar and I sing, and I love writing songs. I love listening to music. I also enjoy exercising and as well nenutrition. So it interests me, the topic that you're studying, nutrition. I used to have another 70 pounds on my body, so I was really big. I was really big, and I lost 70 pounds in 1 year, and I still have about 8 more to lose, and then I'll be at what my ideal weight. So we'll see. Other than that, yeah, I've been teaching here at Verbling now for about month and a half, something like that, and I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and get started with class. Let's see, the document we're going to be taking a look at is we're going to be talking about Thomas Edison a little bit. Okay, practicing our pronunciations and learning new vocabulary words. So go ahead and open up the link that I put in the chat box. Okay, when you do, this is what you will see. There we go. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do is scroll down. This is page number 1. Okay, we will be reading here a little bit later, but I like to start off with the vocabulary words first. Okay, so we're going to go through 10 new vocabulary words that are listed here. All right, the idea with this activity is to read the word, practice the pronunciation, and then match it with the best word or the best definition that would fit that word on the right-hand side. You see we have 1 through 10, and we have A through J on the right-hand side. All right, so let's start off over on the left today. We'll start off with David. David, let me have you read this first word and tell me what you believe the best definition would be.
Okay. Invent, create or make something new.
Okay, create or make something new. Great, so
New,
that
yeah.
is G. Now, pay attention, class. Create has an E at the end, but we do not pronounce that E. Okay, create. Okay, something new. Good job with your TH sound here, David. That TH sounded fabulous. Something, okay? And invent. Okay, good job. Let's go to number 2, and this is for Enes.
Yes, teacher. Former, previous, from an earlier time. E.
Okay, good. So E. All right. Yeah. So former. Let's practice that word. We're going to say former.
Former.
Good. All right. Now this first word here is previous. Previous.
Previous.
Good. Nice job. Let's go to number 3. And this is for Estela. Stella, make sure that you unmute your microphone. Let me have you read number 3, please. Uh-oh, I can't hear you again. All right, take a look. Yep, now I can hear you.
Okay. Hire a person who owns a business with someone else. No?
Okay, not yet. Okay, so hire. So let's. So first off, this word is pronounced hire.
Hire.
Okay, so let's say that I own a gym. Okay, a gymnasium where you can go and work out, and I need a nutritionist. So I call you up and I say, Stella, I would like to hire you to come work at my fitness center to teach people about nutrition. Okay.
Yes.
If I use the word hire, okay, employ.
Give work to.
Good, nice job. Now, when we pronounce the word give, okay, we want to use the short I sound. Okay, so instead of saying give and using the Portuguese I, saying e, we want to use a short I sound and say gi. That's a short I, give. Try that.
Give.
There you go. Nice job. So let's try it one more time. Employ, give work to.
Employ. Give work to.
Good job. Look at you. Nice job. Okay, number 4, please. Igor.
Partner. A person who owns a business with someone else.
All right, good. Yes, that is partner. Nice R sounds, Igor. Give me a good TH sound on the word with.
With.
All right, good. So let's try this one more time. We're going to say a person who owns a business with someone else. Go for it.
A person who owns a business with someone else.
Nice. That was a really good TH sound.
Thank you.
Superb. All right, let's go to Yvonne. How are you doing, Yvonne?
Hey.
All right.
Here.
Yes, Yvonne, let me have you read number 5, please.
Okay. Improve. Make better. Make better.
Make better.
Yeah.
All right, so improve. Okay, good R sound there. And make better.
Keep in good
Now,
condition. Keeping in good
oh, no. Yeah, improve is correct. That is make better.
Okay.
All right, so class, take a look here in the chat screen. Okay, we have the word better. All right, now listen. I don't pronounce that word better with a T sound. I do not say better. I say bed with a D sound. Better. Okay, so Yvonne, let me have you pronounce that word for me one more time. Bed. Better. Try that, please.
Make better.
Good. One more time. Make better.
Make better.
Awesome. That was really good. Excellent. Okay, so Shripas, let me have you do number 6, please.
Wealthy.
Good.
B. Rich.
All right. Yes, wealthy. Okay, rich. All right, let's practice that CH sound. Okay. Now, first off, class, the EA in this word is a short E sound. Wealthy. Okay, good job there. Now, the CH sound. All right. So when we pronounce the CH sound, Shripas, we punch the air. Okay. So we're going to say rich. Okay. So that air, we punch at it and then it stops. Okay. Try that. Rich.
Rich.
Okay. One more time. Rich.
Rich.
There you go. Nice job. Okay. One more time. Last time we're going to say wealthy, rich.
wealthy, rich.
Good. All right. Nice job. All right. Let's go to Tui.
Yeah.
All right. What are we on here? Number 7. Go for it.
Number 7 in help. Contribute.
Okay. That word is contribute with the accent right on that I. Contribute. Try that.
Contribute.
Okay. Good. And we're going to pronounce that. We need to pronounce that T at the end. Contribute.
Yeah. Contribute.
Good. Yeah, that's it. Nice job. Contribute. All right. Now, what would contribute mean, Tui? What do you think?
Yeah, I choose activity, give joy with others in helping.
Okay. All right. So give, join with
Sorry?
others in helping. Yeah. I think your connection broke up a little bit, so I didn't hear that. So let's practice the word others. Give me a good TH sound, Tui. Others. Try that.
Others.
All right.
Others.
Okay, you're very close. Okay, so we want to say others.
Others.
Okay, let's practice the N sound. We want to say ers. Try that.
Others.
Okay, ers.
Others.
Okay, so we're going to say others.
Others.
Okay, so at the end, we're going to end with a that S or that Z sound, okay, instead of another TH. There you said others, okay, ending with another TH. We want to say others, others.
Others.
There you go. Okay, one more time. Others.
Others.
There, okay, getting much better. You are definitely improving. Thank you. All right, let's go to Isabel. Isabel, number 8, please.
Patent.
Okay. Patent.
A official protection of one's invention.
Okay, good, good. So that is what a patent would be. Now, what I'd like to practice is when we see a word that looks like a Spanish word, okay, we need to practice not pronouncing it like a Spanish word. All right? So, for example, the word official, okay, here you had said oficial, right? So what we want to do, we want to use the short I sound, so instead of saying ofi, we want to say ofi, ofi, and then shul, official.
Official.
Okay, one more time, official.
Official.
Good, all right. And let's practice the word invention.
Invention. Repeat,
Okay,
please.
one more time. Yeah, let's try that word one more time. Invention.
Invention.
Good, nice job. Good job with your V sound there. All right. Okay, let's go back to Alvaro. How are you, Alvaro?
Fine, teacher.
Excellent. And Alvaro, let me have you do number 9 here, please.
A great deal of.
Good. A great deal of.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, that's pretty basic, right? A great deal. Okay, a great deal of. A lot. Okay, good pronunciations. Your GR sounds awesome. Grr, great. Okay? Nice job, man.
Thank you, teacher.
Let's go to David, number 10, please.
Me? 10. Preserve. Keep in good condition.
Yeah, keep in good condition. All right, I want to practice 2 things with you. First off, the S in preserve is actually a voiced S. Okay, so we have two types of S's. We have unvoiced, which is that S sound, like saying some. All right. Then we have
Okay.
a Z sound. That is the voiced. Okay, that's like saying is. Okay, where we have that Z, that buzz there. Okay, so in this word we say preserve. Preserve. Try that.
Preserve.
Okay, let's try that Z sound. We're going to say Z. Z. There you go.
Preserve.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. Preserve. Preserve.
Preserve.
Okay. Yeah, getting closer. Nice job. Now, the other one I want to practice is another word. Okay, that's fairly similar to a Spanish word. The word is condition.
Condition.
Yeah. So instead of saying condition,
Condition.
we want to
In
say
Spanish?
we want to say condi, using a short I. Condition.
Condition.
There you go. Condition. Condition.
Condition.
All right. Stay away from that E. Condi. Condition.
Condition.
There. That's it. Okay. So we use that short I sound. I know you're like, well, I can barely hear the difference. Trust me, there is a difference. So if it's just like if I were to say, instead of saying condiciones, if I were to say condiciones. All right. So there's a difference. There's a difference. So I could say condiciones or condiciones. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but there is a difference there. Nice job. All right. So class, do you? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Hi, teacher.
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
My internet signal is very bad. I can hear you very well.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, I have to go. I will try the next.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you can't hear anything?
So.
All right. Okay, we'll see you later. Take care.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay, so class, do you have any questions about the vocabulary words we just went over? Nope. Everyone has it? We're good to go?
Yes.
All righty. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's go back to our document, and yes. My wife is Catracha. All right, so let's go up. Okay, we're gonna go up to page number 1. All right, and we're gonna practice doing some reading. Let's go to Enes. Enes, let me have you read the first 2 paragraphs here.
Yes, teacher. Thomas Edison invented the electric light bulb, the modern telephone, and motion pictures. Edison was born in Milan, Ohio, on February 11, 1847. He was taught at home by his mother, a former teacher. At 15, he became a telegraph operator. In 1868, he moved to Boston to work for the Western Union Telegraph Company.
Okay, good.
About
just to right there. I was going to have you practice that PH sound, but you pronounced the telegraph just fine here on that word. Now, let's practice the number. Okay, so when we have a date, we're going to use cardinal numbers. Okay, first, second, third. Okay, so we're going to say February 11th. Okay, with a TH at the end. Try that, please.
February 11.
Okay. Now let me write the word in the chat box. Okay. So 11th with a TH at the end. 11th.
11th.
There you go. So that date would be February 11th, 1847.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, please repeat that. Please repeat that.
February 11th.
18.
February 11th,
February 11th, 1847, please.
1847.
Good, good. Now, class, notice that when I say 47, okay, I do not pronounce 40. Okay, I don't say 47, I say 40 with I switch that T to a D sound. 47, okay, just like we did with the word better. I take that double T and I change that to a D sound, better, 40, 47, okay? All right, nice job, Ennis. Good reading. Igor, let me have you read the next paragraph starting at about 1864.
Okay. About 1864, Edison invented an automatic telegraph repeater, his first invention. His first patent was for an electric watt recorder. By 1869, he was a partner in a New York electrical firm. He used the money he made in that business to buy a factory in New Jersey. He then hired several scientists to invent or improve on many products, including the typewriter. This business was very successful and he became wealthy. He sold the factory in 1875.
Good, good. Excellent job with your number here, 70. Okay, that sounded awesome. Okay, you did the same thing with 60 and here 64. Okay, good job. Let's practice the V sound, saying vote, vote. Try that.
Vote.
All right, let's throw it back into the sentence. We're going to say his first patent was for an electric vote recorder. Yeah, an electric vote recorder. Try that.
Okay. His first patent was for an electric vote recorder.
Good, good, much better. Now, I want to practice one thing with you here, Igor. I've talked a little bit in previous classes about what's called a silent T. Okay, where we kind of just jump right over the T when we don't even act like it's there. Okay, we do that with this word patent. So instead of pronouncing that T in the middle, we jump right over it and we say patent, patent.
Patent.
Okay, try that. Yeah, we're going to say patent, patent.
Patent. Patent.
Okay, there isn't going to be a D there. Okay, we're going to go straight to an N. So we have pa and then n, patent, patent.
Patent. Patent.
Okay. There you go. That's it. So patent.
Patent.
Yeah. And so sometimes you may hear us pronounce a word, and you're like, "What was that?" We didn't have the T there. We didn't have the E after the T. I mean, how do you guys even pronounce that or come up with that? Well, we shorten that. We shorten that word. Okay. So patent. Okay. All right. Good job. Everything else sounded really good. I can hear you focusing on your TH sounds. Okay. Those sound fabulous, by the way, as well as your T's going to D's. Excellent job.
Thank you.
Really good job.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to. Oops. My next reader is going to be Yvonne. Yvonne, let me have you read this next paragraph, please. Edison made many.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. What?
This paragraph right here, please. Edison made many. Down to where it says his directions.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Edison made many improvements to the telegraph, which he then applied to telephone to make it more usable. I don't know how do you say this number.
1876.
He set up another factory in New Jersey and hired scientists to work on new invention under his direction.
Okay, just till right there. So let's practice that number, okay? 1876. Repeat that.
1876.
All right. So let me. Yeah. So we're gonna pronounce 18 first.
18.
Okay, and what that is it looks like that. Go ahead and look in the chat box, okay, under Chad Hansen. So 18 with an N at the end.
18.
Okay, and then 70, 76. 1876.
1876.
Good, yes. So we do switch that T to a D sound, all right?
70.
Now, exactly. I do want to practice the word direction. Now here you had said direction, using a hard R sound, deed, direction, okay? So we want to use an R saying direction. Try that, please.
Direction.
Excellent, okay? Very good. And let's practice that last little phrase. We're going to say inventions under his direction. Try that.
Okay. Invention and without another word.
Okay, down here, the last line, inventions under his direction.
Okay. Invention under his direction.
Okay, good. Much better with that R sound, okay? All right, let's go to my next reader. And let's see, Samir. Samir, how you doing?
Hi, teacher Chat. Thank you.
Excellent. Good to have you back in class. Let's have you read the next paragraph starting at from 1877, please.
Okay. From 1977 to 1931.
That'd be 1877 to 1931. 18.
Yes, from 1877 to 1931, Edison and his team of scientists made many discoveries. In 1877, Edison invented the phonograph, which made him a great deal of money. In 1878, he began working on an electric light bulb. The Edison Electric Light Company was soon mass producing these lights. He also came up with ways to generate and distribute the electricity to power these light bulbs.
Okay, just so right there. Now, this word may be a new word for you. The word is bulbs.
Bulbs.
There you go. And so we say these light bulbs. Try that.
These light bulbs.
Good, nice job.
What does it mean, bulbs?
Bulb, if you look here, okay, this shape right there, that is a bulb. Okay, you see here on the, okay, and so that that shape, there are, let's see, I believe it comes from a plant that it's called a bulb, okay, or like the fruit or whatnot of it, and it's sort of shaped like that, kind of like a light bulb would be, okay, and so they call that a bulb because it has that same shape. All right, and it's just a light bulb because of that.
Or that light torch, or
yeah.
Like a torch.
Like a torch, yeah. But yeah, so it kind of bulbs. All right, and so that's where they get that from. It's from a plant, or it's like the fruit of it, or something like that. Okay. So that's what a bulb is. And it's that shape, okay? But it's usually put together. You say light bulb, okay? Or you can say, hey, hand me the bulb. But we mainly say light bulb, and we put those together. All right? Okay. Let's go back and take a look here. All right. Now this word here is invented. Give me a good V sound there. Invented. Invented.
Invented.
Good. Okay. Now this word may be new for you as well. The word is phonograph. Phonograph.
Phonograph.
Good. One more time. Phonograph.
Phonograph.
Okay, give me a good R sound here. So instead of using a hard R and saying phonograph, we want to say phonograph, phonograph.
Phonograph.
There you go. Nice job. One last word. We're going to practice our R sound here on producing. So instead of saying pro, we want to say
Yes.
producing.
Producing.
There you go. Nice job. Okay, everything else sounded really good.
My big problem it is with R, because in Arabic we have a strong R.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
In most languages around the world, you do have a strong R, and
Yes.
which is so hard. Which is why it's so hard for us when we're learning another language to pronounce that R, because when we read an R, it's that R sound. It's kind of like we're swallowing it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So for us to be able to do that, we have to translate it differently. And so when I was learning Spanish, which has a hard R, the guy who was teaching me, he said, all right, the Spanish R feels like the American or the English D. All right? Because when we say
Yes.
D, our tongue hits the top of our mouth and we kind of pull it down. I was like, oh, okay, now that you explain it that way, I can say it. And so that's how I had to learn that. And then it's
I say the technique of tongue, in R in a YouTube, but in footage in YouTube. But I don't know. Sometimes I got it, sometimes no. Maybe I want to practice more and more.
Yeah, with this, what you need to do is focus on those R's. So let's say that you're by yourself and you have a magazine that has paragraphs that you want to read. Go through a paragraph and underline where you see each R. Okay, when you get to those words, and there's going to be a lot of them. Okay, when you get to them, slow down a little bit, and remember, you don't want your tongue touching the top of your mouth. You want to push it down, and it's going to curve a little bit like that. Okay, and you want to pronounce that purr sound, or that chur, or the grr. All right, and you want to make that sound and force your tongue down so it's not hitting the top of your mouth. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right,
maybe I will improve with you, teacher Chat.
All right, man. Well, thank you. You're doing very well. Okay, keep working at it. All right, Shrimpa, let me have you read this next paragraph, please. In 1895, go ahead and read that, please.
Okay. In 1895, Edison improved the motion picture projector, and the Edison company eventually produced more than 1,700 motion pictures. During the First World War, he contributed 45 new inventions to the war effort, including an underwater searchlight and a ship telephone system.
All right, very good. Okay, excellent job with 1,700. All right, I didn't know which way you were going to go. If you were going to go 1,700 or 1,700. Okay, good job. I do want to practice the word search. Okay, so we're going to say searchlight. Try that.
Searchlight.
Okay, so when we get to that CH sound, we want to use a hard CH. Searchlight. Searchlight.
Searchlight.
Okay, so with that CH sound, it's a burst of air. So we say ch, ch. Try pronouncing that with me. Ch.
Ch.
Okay, good. So we're going to say search.
Search.
There, that's it. Okay, so let's separate this word. We're going to say search light.
Search light.
Okay, don't worry about light. Okay, it's over here. Okay, so I want you to worry about that ending. Okay, search.
Search light.
Okay, yeah, punch the air. Search.
Search light.
Okay, almost there. Okay, you're going back to that sh sound. Okay, we want to stop the air. Ch, search.
Search, light.
Okay, almost. One more time. Search.
Search, light.
Okay, you're very close. You said it one time and it was awesome. Okay, just remember on that ch sound we punch. Okay, we punch on that ch and the air stops. Okay, when we have an sh, okay, these two letters, okay, the airflow continues. We say like ship. Okay, shh, and that flows. But with a ch, okay, it stops. The airflow stops. Okay, it's like putting on the brakes. All right, so search. All right, but we'll keep practicing that as time goes on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Tui.
Yes.
All right, Tui. Let me have you read this last paragraph here, please.
Sure. In his lifetime, Edison took out over 1,000 patents on his inventions. He slept only 4 hours a night and often worked for 2 or 3 days without stopping. He died on October 18, 1931 in West Orange, New Jersey. Robinson's laboratory buildings and equipment have been preserved.
Okay, very good. Let's practice some of these words, okay, Tui? First off, this word is equipment. Equipment.
Equipment.
There you go. One more time. Yeah, equipment.
Equipment.
Good. Okay. Now this word here, there's a couple different ways to pronounce this word. You can say laboratory or you can say laboratory. Personally, the way I was taught is I say laboratory with the accent at the very beginning. Okay, so let's practice that. We're going to say laboratory.
Laboratory.
Good. One more time. Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Excellent. Okay, let's practice this word here. The word is stopping.
Stopping.
Good. One more time. Stopping.
Stopping.
Excellent. All right. Last thing I want to practice is the number 1,000 with the th sound there. 1,000. Try that.
1,000.
All right. This is a tricky one. Okay. The word thousand. All right. So when we pronounce this, remember we want to start off with our tongue between our teeth. Okay, like that. We say thousand. Okay, so tongue out, and then it comes back in so that we can pronounce that S sound. Thousand. Okay, try that.
1,000.
All right, very close, very close. 1,000.
1,000.
Okay, so let's split it up, okay? 1,000. Try that.
1,000.
Good. Okay, let's bring it a little closer. 1,000.
1,000.
All right, let's hold out that ow a little bit. We're gonna say 1,000.
1,000.
Good. Okay. Yeah. You're there. It's that Z sound that's a little tricky. Okay. 1,000.
1,000.
Okay, getting better. You are improving. Just remember, when you see that th sound, you're going to start off with your tongue between your teeth. Okay, thou. All right, and everything else will work itself out. Okay, but focus on that th sound a little bit. All right, nice job. Okay, Isabel, last one, and we're gonna go back up. Let's go to this paragraph here, Isabel. So I went back up 2 paragraphs. Let me have you read that paragraph out loud, please. From 1877.
From 1877 to 1931. I don't know. I have a doubt with the word Edison.
Okay, we want to
It's like
Edison.
Okay. Edison and his team of scientists made many discoveries. In 1877, Edison invented the phonograph, which made him a great deal of money. In 1878, he began working on an electric light bulb. The Edison Electric Light Company was soon mass producing these lights. He also came up with ways to generate and distribute I don't know.
Distribute.
Distribute the electricity to power these light bulbs.
Okay, good. Now, one thing that you're doing wonderfully is your R sounds. You don't have any problems with that English R. Okay, really good job there. Okay, let's focus on your short I sounds. I think this is going to be your biggest challenge. Short I. All right, that's that I sound. Okay, so for example, let's go to. We're going to go to electric. Okay, so we want to stay away from that electric. Okay, that E sound at the end. Treek. We want to say trick. Try that.
Electric.
There you go. Okay, good. All right. How about on the word electricity?
Electricity.
There you go. Okay, one more time.
Close E, more or less.
Yes, it's very close to a short E sound. Okay, short E is eh. Short I is eh. Eh, short E like bet. Okay, short I is I. Eh. Okay, slight difference, but they're very, very close. All right. Let's practice. Let's do one more, and then I think we're almost out of time. Okay, so this word here. Okay, instead of saying distribute, okay, or sorry, distribute, we want to say distribute.
Distribute.
Okay. So the trick with some of the U sounds in English is that we stick a Spanish I in front of that U. So instead of saying distribute, we say bu, distribute.
Distribute.
There you go. Okay, and that doesn't happen with all the U sounds, but in most cases, that's what you'll find. You'll find that U. Okay, distribute. Okay, particular. All right, union. All right, things like that. Okay, excellent job. Thank you guys for coming to class. My name is Teacher Chad. I would love it if you were to follow me on Verbling here. I also have a Verbling Teachers site that's my Facebook site. I'd love to get any feedback from you. If you hated the class, if you loved the class, if you have any suggestions. Or if you have any things you would really love to learn about, okay, let me know. Okay, shoot me a message, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome, you guys. Have a great morning, night, or afternoon wherever you're at. We'll see ya.
Thank
Bye.
you. You too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.